Hello ladies and gents, I'm the Rev and this is the Forest with the new update version 0.04 part 1, where I'm going to be showing you guys all kinds of different things. This is going to be multiple videos. Hopefully you guys will watch them and enjoy them all. We're going to go over the best location for a fort, the new female cannibals, and they're weird, they're different. We're going to be looking at what kind of different weapons that we can use out there, how to build a secure fort, which will be along with the best site, and we're going to go into the caves to hunt for loot and cannibals and the various mutants. Also, I'll show you guys where the sailboat is, and if I can find it, because I still haven't been able to, we're going to show you where the cockpit is. So we're going to go, and first things first, we need to find a secure location. So I did some scouting. I've got some basic things on me right now. And we've got our flare gun, lighter, a couple of hatchets, a little bit of food, armor, circuit boards, which you combine with a couple of things to make bombs. And we'll use those later when we go and ooh, that looks like a fishing lure on there. Can't touch the fishing lure. Batteries can be used for crafting. Got us ahead just because I killed a couple of guys. Just in the basics, getting things set up. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, you can see my little fort here is on fire, but this is our plane. And you're going to want to build your fort inside it. And I've gone over this in previous videos, and I'm sure in case for anybody new that's watching this, and you can plop it right here, and then the cannibals can't get you, and it gives you a good starting point. Do not eat all of the food. You will come back and you will use it. You can use this as a secondary base if you're out running around and get caught. So, the next thing we're going to want to do is go to the new area. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't know, it is somewhat difficult. I do tend to get turned around. As you can see, I think the area we're looking for is this way. Every 2 to 4 weeks they do updates, and you basically start over from scratch, which is fine. I mean, this is a survival game, so we'll just run up the coast here until we find the area I was looking for. But anyways, some of the things in the most newest patch is they've really done a good job of, and you'll see as we're running around here, that there's a lot more animal life. Before, you could only find them just around real basic campsites. Okay, it's way over there. Wow. All right. They've also put in different types of plants, a bunch of different ones, like these right here. You want to grab these. Those are for health. They also fill your belly. And they made the sailboat randomized where it drops on the island. I haven't found it yet, but we will eventually. So, as we keep going here, you can see I'm sucking wind. I need some food. So we'll do that. What's up, dude? Having a bad day? Yeah, suck it. His heads are going to roll. And you'll find a lot of bodies like that around. For some reason, they can't stop killing themselves. So we'll have one of our little snack treats, which should kick us back up somewhat okay. Oh boy, not that much though. And then, of course, I left these. And you'll find these scattered throughout the area. And you can find usable items in them. Ooh, a flare for a flare gun. That's always a good thing. And then what do we get here? Oh, a little bit more good stuff. Now, one thing you don't want to do is just empty these all out when you see them. One of the reasons I've waited to do another video is that the save function now seems to be stable. Before, you would lose everything. So you go through, get a bunch of stuff, and lose it all. Now, this is also new. How many steps you've taken? I would assume they're going to, of course, add more to it. But, as you can see, it Doesn't have the temperature yet, but it just has our steps, so you know that's a start. And we don't need that, which is our lighter. Hey, dude. Miss. And they've been, of course, working on the weather, making that better. And of course, again, we're going to keep our eyes open for our sailboat. Now, the reason you want to do the sailboat's for a couple of things. One, there is a tape recorder on it, and it plays horrible music, but it will refill your energy bar, which is that blue bar you guys see going up on the right of the screen there. Ooh. Now, they've added a few more different types. The only berries you can eat on the planet are these guys, these blue ones. Everything else will make you sick. So we want to grab that. Okay, and as you can see, wildlife running around. Ooh, there's a bunch. And again, you don't want to eat everything. You just want to get yourself full for the simple fact that when you come back, you want to be able to get them again. Now, when you go out and you see this anchor here, this area is filled with booze. And you take and you combine booze and cloth to make a Molotov cocktail, which you can throw and start fires and all kinds of fun things. So we'll take a couple more of those. Oh, and there's money. Now, money, the change, I think, is the other part to making the bomb. It's booze, change, and the electronics is what you need to make the bombs go boom. Now, unfortunately, we only get 2 of them, but, oh look, they put coral in. Another little fun thing here is you can go fishing. So you just grab your fishing pole. Oh, damn it. Come here. Here we go. And we got fishies. Can't carry any more raw fish. Okay. And normally you'll always find one of these sitting right here by this bloody sleeping bag. Normally there's a little bit of booze there. I think I already grabbed that. So there we go. And then here is one of the caves that we shall explore later. Now, from my understanding, there's 5 different caves, and they'll be continuing to build the cave system out, because as the story goes, I think the way the developers are doing it, they've been kind of sketchy on it. But when you get the game and you first start, if you have a problem with flying, you're not going to watch the beginning, because you're sitting there with your son and the front half of the plane tears off, right? And then you slam into the ground, which is pretty gnarly. Personally, I haven't been on a plane in many, many years, and I really don't find that I wish to be anytime soon after watching something like that. Somewhat disturbing. You see this land bridge right here, right? You can go, and in one of my previous videos, I showed you on the other side of this, you can build a whole bunch of stuff, and they won't see you at all. Ooh, more lightning. But we're not going to do that. So what you want to do is you want to go up the coast to the right here, because this is a great spot. And the reason it's a great spot is that it's difficult to approach. Excuse me. So here we go, and we are here. Now, we're going to build fortifications here so they can't get by. And then we are going to go all the way. Now, we're going to build a house, all kinds of crap here, because we've got this nice big space to do stuff. But this is the important part. This is where we are going to build our campsite and our fire. So we should have enough here to make us a fire. Whoop, not a shelter. Here we go. All right. There we go. And we're going to build our structure right here as soon as it gets light out. So we're hungry, so let's grab one of them raw fish, throw that bad boy on there, and now you do of course have to stay and pay attention, otherwise your food will get burnt. It'll turn into charcoal and roll off. So you got to stay here. A little C should pop in a second or two. Now, one of the things you want to keep in mind if you don't choose not to build here. There we go. All right. And that is, there are full day and night cycles here, and the cannibals will find you through your fire. So if you build a fire up where they can see it, right, in any area that they can see it, they're going to come for you. So what you want to do, is not fall off the edge, holy shit, is you're going to want to put your shelter here. So let's see. There we go. Come here, shelter. All right. Ooh, how close can I get to the edge here? All right, there we go. And we're going to want to put our shelter right there. Now, I don't have most of what I'm going to need. I'm going to have to go chop wood. But as you can see, that's the beginning of it. And what we're going to do now is we're going to build this. Then we're going to set up some of the we're going to set up a couple of fortifications. And then once I get that done, I'll be back and I'll show you guys just the basics that you need so you can go in and out, explore, things like that. So hold on. Give me a little bit. Of course, you guys won't see it. I'll just edit it. But I will be back and we'll start building our stuff and I'll show you the completed fort and a couple of the fortifications. Alrighty, so hold on. We shall be back soon. Alrighty, folks, so we're back. And we're kicking back. We're having a seat. As you can see, this is something new that they added recently. I still don't quite have a head. But I'll show you some of the new procedural lighting that they put in here in a bit. But I wanted to show you guys, look, we have nice little places to sit now. Oh, wrong way. So you just face it. There we go. Look at the nice water. So nice and relaxing. Okay, so we have got our basic defenses now. You don't need a whole much more lot than this, but what we've got is, again, 2 fires at the entrance. And what this does is they're not quite smart enough to make it in between the fires. So you can go right through here and they are having an incredibly difficult time if they find you or follow you making it through here. Now if you still don't feel secure, you can put one more fire a little bit back. Just make sure you can still get by it or you get burned every time you run through it. And then of course we've got our campsite. We can still go to sleep if we want. Cook some more food. So, there we go. Now I'm going to take another break and I'm going to show you guys how to secure this area. One thing I did make a point of doing was putting this like this. No matter where you first put your plans, they stay. They don't have it in the game yet for you to be able to erase them. And I wanted to show you guys this. So I put this here and it's bad placing. I'm going to have to build a wall here to stop them or put a fire there. And I'm going to have to actually build a wall here to stop them. And because I don't think oh wow, you can see 2 of them running around down there. Anyways, I have to put a wall here to secure it. So I'm going to and we'll do another quick break, and then I'll come back with the basic outlines of what you're going to need to secure this before you can start building all of your log cabins and various fortifications, walls, things like that, your gardens, things of that nature, because again, you have to make this so that they can't come get you. And right now, they can come get us and they can come right down through here. So, hold on a second, folks, and I'll be right back with more goodies.